And we'll go ahead and get that going. Alrighty, let me quickly check. How many people do we have on the TeamSpeak server right now? About 70. So 70 divided by 3. It's a bit of a tough number, but you're going to have about 20 plus players per side. So this will be kind of interesting. What's weird about this mission is it is a three-way fight, but the Chinese seem to be mainly on the defensive here because they have to go up, grab people, and pull them back. You've got the panic room right here and the consultant, but Green Force trying to get into here to grab something, and Blue Force trying to come and eliminate those VIPs. So I'll just have to confirm that the consulate actually has the device that Green Force is going to try to get to. But Op 4 is going to be spread very, very thin here. We'll see how things go when everything gets kicked off. Toril trying to make his freaking emotes work, but he can't even use half of them. That's cute. Alright. Well, we're just going to be patient now, wait for the players to funnel in. How many do we got right now? Looks like about 60 or so, give or take. Good mix of Blue 4 on the top with Green 4 and Op 4 trickled in on the bottom. Which should be a good match. I also know that there's a few guys from FNF coming in today to try it out once again, because a few people came last time for that Puala mission that ended with the nuke, which was pretty funny. But I don't know how this mission's going to go. It's a 3-side fight. Op 4 is going to be doing a lot of defensive here, and they're going to be split in 2 different positions. I think they're going to end up conceding this position to let Green 4 get it, and then probably pull back with the consulate staff to just have them guarded at the embassy and probably do a full defense there. That's what I would do in their shoes. That's going to fold the consulate position for Green 4 to take and get their side objective done, whereas Blue 4, I think, is going to try to rush in through this route and try to cut off Op 4 as they move in. I think they could probably make it into this town and try to set something up for Op 4 to run into, but that's going to be tough. This is the only flatland that Op 4 can get through here, because this is a big ridge, that's a big ridge. So if Blue 4 rushes it, I think they could set up a good defensive here, but OFCRA isn't the type of community to do rush plays, because they have that whole hour and a half, and they can take their time. So I don't know. Adoral, I don't know any Arma 3 player if no one has brought him to my attention. I know more smaller Arma YouTubers and more so streamers than YouTubers. But that's because I like to have, if I'm doing some heavy editing in the background, which, by the way, I've been doing a lot over the past few days, literally cut through a terabyte of footage, and I'm really proud of myself there, but I've also been doing it to procrastinate, doing some unpacking, but yada-da. Wait, I can't say that out loud. Bloodwing might hear me, and then she'll yell at me. But anyway, I put that on as background. I do a little bit of interaction, but I usually when I'm editing footage and then also working on mission files, I can't stream and edit footage at the same time because my CPU gets too overloaded, so I'll just put on a streamer in the background or something. Lately, though, it's also been Warcraft 3 stuff, but that's A-okay. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Az. And Mound, thanks for the posture check. And Courier, I will go ahead and hydrate. But back to this scenario, I think Blue 4 can get down here, set up a good defensive line, box Op 4 in. Green 4 is just going to go up this MSR immediately to get their side objective. I don't see them doing an elaborate flank down south until after they get that objective, because you have to consider what every side has to go for here. But let me go ahead and go over what's in the mission command. So every side is trying to capture the Chinese embassy. Every side also has the supremacy bonus, where if they get the other two sides knocked down to 5 or less players, they get 2 points. And that's something that's going to be a little difficult here, because you have to basically get rid of the other two factions while you're keeping your guys alive. It's going to be tough. But otherwise, Green 4 is trying to get to the consulate to upload something to the UN. That, I think, is the easiest side objective out of everything. The Chinese are trying to get 2 consulate staff to the embassy and keep them alive. And Blue 4 is just trying to kill the 2 consulate staff. So Op 4 has the hardest objective here. That's why I'm letting you bet against them, because they also get the pure defense objective of just grabbing the guys and pulling back. Green 4 gets an easy one, and Blue 4 gets an easy one. So I just thought, you know, Blue 4 and Green 4 versus Op 4 for this. Also, the flags are slightly crooked, which annoys me. I think the Op 4 one is fine, but you can kind of see those are turned right there, and they have a Winnie the Pooh.
Something like this.
Mishu.
That was cute. Now, what you just heard locally was everyone moving into T4 and speaking locally. I'm disabled for 8 seconds as they get everything going here. There we go. Let's go ahead and look at the map. Also, they've put up a special rule saying if you try to fuck around with certain areas to enter in, you'll get auto-banned. Let me quickly look around and try to figure out what they mean by that. Maybe with the embassy, it has some underground entrances of some sort. So basically this building, because sometimes you can clip into this building and shoot at people from, like, the small head level. I remember there was, I think, a Friday Night Fights op where that was a problem. But otherwise, that's the embassy. You've got some nice defensive vehicles around it, too. The SOCOM Vix with the 134s and some 50 cals. Okay. And then you have the consulate area itself. But let's go ahead and go over that embassy position. Also, Willow, I am doing fine. Hip to fuck me. What the heck, Willow? Yes, you do have weird friends. But then again, we all have weird friends. I would be one of the types of people to make you say something like that, in all honesty. But it looks like you can actually climb up this crane and get on top of this building. We're going to have to look at what the factions have in terms of scopes, but if they have short-range scopes, this would be a really good spot. But if they have, all sides have long-range scopes, this would be pretty bad, but at least a good recon position. It's also a nice, cool green bridge texture. But otherwise, we already pointed out the 3 Humvees. We've got some blown-out buildings around here, some barricades as well, and then you have this actual building right here. I would say the safest place for the Chinese to put the guys are probably going to be in this northern side of the building, because that puts them the farthest away from the windows. Or they could try to find a corner somewhere in some of the smaller buildings, but they won't be able to put them in this big one because it's just outside of the range. So it is literally for control of this building. I also love how there's some custom seagull. There's a seagull module down, so there's some seagulls flying around and stuff. That's pretty cute. Otherwise, let's go ahead and look at the other area here, the Chinese consulates. I don't see any AI placed down. The panic room's in here, and we do have the 2 AI down. Okay. So, again, each one of these guys is worth the point. The Chinese force needs to bring them to the embassy, and Blue 4, which is the Wagner PMC, is trying to eliminate both of them, and that's 1 point each. So otherwise, here we just have a transport Vic. I'm not seeing anything major here. We also have the consulate server room. This is what Green 4 needs to interact with to get data to the UN. I don't see Op 4 holding this position. But let's go ahead and look at what Op 4 has in terms of numbers. Maybe they have a little bit of a superior advantage with vehicles. Nope, they have a single transport truck. In that case, there's no way in hell they're going to go hold that other position. They do not have the numbers. They do have short-range scopes. They've got RPGs, and I just crashed. Fucking PLA mods. I actually love this, though. That's a good one. Alright, so I'm stuck in the corner now for 60 seconds. Or I can just do that and get out of there immediately. I love bypasses. Alright, so I'm going to kind of go on the edge here and hopefully not get murked by the Chinese kits, because sometimes when you go in there and fully render everything, it screws with you. All right. I don't know what caused me to crash there, but we have members of PLH down here today, such as Lusso. You see Twig, Kane, Mass with them as well. So they've got some good FNF players with them. I see RPGs, the Chinese ripoff of the M72, and some AK-74s, but not a lot of long-range scopes. Tax up mean pay for pain. Yes, that'll be sometime the end of this month, early August. It's gonna be Elton John themed, but I still have a few other things I gotta do before I get there, so TBA, but it'll come by the end of the month. Got some suppressors on some of these guys as well. We got a marksman rifle with an MOS scope and some ACOGs. So it looks like that's only one squad of them. The rest of them have just 1x magnifiers. Yes, Boo. Alright, let's go ahead and look at Green 4. I'm going to go over there manually because I already crashed once. How are you, Boo? When's your next meeting? You're done? Nice. You don't have leftovers tonight? Cool. Alright, so Blue 4... Don't spill the drink in your car then if you're going to go get chicken nuggies. You say that. But I got to focus on this Boo, okay? Okay. Otherwise, Blue 4, I'm a little worried because they get the MG42, or that's the MG3. Either way, it has a super high fire rate, and usually when we see that in OFCRA, it causes a significant amount of damage. Otherwise, Blue 4 gets, I believe these are 4 Coyotes, because they have the double wheel in the back, but it could be the other one, which I forget the term of, but they're British vehicles. And otherwise, I am seeing a mix of M14s, G36s, and AK-74s under a green camo, so they are trying to... Oh, no, that's a VZH as well. Basically just a massive mix of guns. Again, trying to make them feel like a PMC. It is funny, though, they do have the Eden Editor glitch where when they're spawned from the server through Eden Editor, their wheels kind of... Actually, the whole lower part of the Vic goes into the ground until... someone gets in it to reset it, which they're probably not going to do to the end. Another thing to worry about is these have the ACOG scopes with them. So these are magnified 50 cals. So I'm not sure if OP4 knows that, but if that's the case, I would not put people up there. Maybe one guy with an LR, but if they put people up there, they're just going to get picked off by those vehicles. So starting in 1 minute, they're raising the... render distance, everyone. Vehicles inventories are enabled. You're also able to get into the VIX, so now you see that they've all gone up because the simulation was enabled for them. And these VIX also have forward-facing GPMGs, 240 Bravo, whatever term you want to use. It's basically a 7.62 machine gun. Now let's look at Green 4, and I'm going to come out here so I can slowly go into render. It's a low-ride vehicle. Yeah, right, Derp? These guys have 4 unarmed MRAPs. Okay. So they can take a lot of damage, but they don't have any way to dish it out as they're going. It looks like they have FNFALs. We also see some CTARs. Actually, no, those are just TARs. Sorry, CTAR is the vanilla name for them. And I forget what that is, but that's a 5.56 bastardization of an AK. And the mission has officially begun. They also have RPGs, and they've got M60s for their machine gunners. Interesting. So I've not seen any marksman-based weaponry. But nonetheless, that's pretty interesting. Were they M21s for the marksman? Interesting. I thought it was a 24. Wait, no, M21 is the AK 5.56 bastardization. My bad. Otherwise, Green 4 immediately trying to get over there. Op4 being a little late to the draw, but they're sending a full squad. No. They're going to give up on that objective and just hold the embassy. So that sacrifices that objective to Blue 4. So Blue 4 is going to try to fight, get in the panic room to kill these two VIPs, and Green 4's trying to get here to get to the consulate. So OP4 is going to concede their objective just to hold the embassy, hoping that Green 4 and Blue 4 kill each other off enough for OP4 to just stay at the embassy, get the kills, and then get the supremacy bonus. Interesting. Looks like we're having a bit of a wonky start over here as well, but knowing Op4's position here and the fact Blue 4 is already almost there, I think that's the wisest choice. Because there's no way a Vic could get in there, grab the consulate, and get out of here. Because of these high ridges too, maybe it could escape through this ridge. But that truck is going to be a lot slower than these Vics. And NASA's now... Oh, that's what they meant by tunnel. So OP4, I think, has a direct way to get to the consulate from this position. Okay. So that's what they mean in the top right when they say don't abuse the tunnels. Okay. So I thought it was something about this building, but no, they actually have a dedicated teleport system. That makes more sense. But I don't... If that's the case, I don't agree with this decision then. I thought this would be a good sacrifice strategy to let Blue 4 and Op 4 kill each other. But regardless, Op 4 is going to have to be quick because Blue 4 is going to be on top of this position soon. I'm not sure if the other sides can use those positions. I doubt it. But we'll have to see. So Op4 is deploying a big chunk of their troops here. So this is going to be a true three-way fight with two sides having different enemies. If Op4 is super quick about it, they could quickly get the VIPs, maybe get in one of these Vics, knock over the wall, and drive out, but I don't know. It's tough. Looks like we're having a marksman. That's not a 24. That's an Op4 equivalent of a bolt-action rifle. I forget the designation, though. But based on the fact we're seeing one guy get in that tower, Op4 is going to be here to stay. That's tough. It's very, very tough. I went from seeing some sort of masterful beauty and tactics here to what the heck are you doing? But at the same time, people are here to kill each other. It's PvP, all right? So I can understand why they're going to send a large force in here to hold both sides, because it's, you know, part of the fun. I don't believe it's the T-5000. That's a bolt-action anti-material rifle. This, I think, is the Osiris 300, if I remember correctly. Which is like a 308 bolt-action. But again, I could be wrong. That's the name that's coming to my head right now. What were you lied to about, Falcon? I saw you DM me on Discord, but I was too busy. Yep, so they're going to immediately move these guys, I think, back to the tunnel system. Or are they going to move them to a truck and then move them to the tunnel system through there? They're going to move them across two different vehicles, it looks like. And we have Blue 4 rushing. Good rocket hit, I thought, but looks like it didn't do much. One of them's killed off of the Vic, because that went from +3 to +2. More grenades being thrown over. Are the consulate staff safe? Yes, they're loaded in those trucks. So Blue 4 attempting a really big rush here. And Pogo is dead. By the way... Oh, I just realized my TeamSpeak crashed, so I'm not even in T-Far. I was going to mute myself. But I didn't even get time to listen to them locally, so I guess that makes sense. Yeah, when Arma crashed, my T-Far also crashed. Neat. Alright, so those 8 cog 50 cals are probably going to turn this position into pincemeal. In all honesty, you already hear them firing from up the ridge there. But this is going to make getting these consulates out nearly impossible. Smoke's being thrown over. I think Ezio's going to attempt a breach. Meanwhile, Green 4... I don't know if they're going to fully deploy on this ridge and go in, or if they're trying to sneak these 2 Vics to the embassy. Yeah, there's no more delay for OFCRA, so I can actually chat with you now. Isn't that great? So I'm surprised no one's on that 50 cal gun and trying to pick people up. Then again, OPFOR's got a really good line on it. But so far, there's still only been 1 KIA, and that's Pogo. Again, not TSB's Pogo, a different Pogo. And Green 4 starting to sneak in here. If I was Green 4, I'd let these 2 factions duke it out. And then after the firefighting dies down, then move in. That's just me. Yeah, Nem, you've almost been here for the full 5 years. Ha! I know that's also because I started YouTube, and then like half a year later I started Twitch, so that's why there's that delay. But Nem he is definitely a boomer when it comes to my channel. So right now we're just kind of waiting and seeing what Blue 4 is doing. Again, I'm really surprised they're not utilizing more of these 50 cals with the ACOG, because that could really tear people apart. 20 more days until your birthday? Nice. Nope, I hear that 50 going. These guys are getting their heads down. I don't see a way they could have boosted themselves without climbing on top of each other to get up there. And it's fortified, though, so clearly they were meant to get up there. Righto, Falcon. Sorry to hear that. Just heard a single shot, the RPG, the Chinese variant of it, fire. I guess Blue 4 is using their Vix to bait out OPFOR fire so they can then pick them off with a marksman. I don't really see the strat here. Not really seeing anyone with marksman optics either up here. Yeah, so the best long-range weaponry they have, I mean, this is a squad leader here. He's got an RCO for that. But he's on his binos instead. So I guess they're just trying to distract for their Blue 4 guys again. Wait, their marksman's down. Why is the marksman down here? But... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I love this game. Alright, now OPFOR's trying to break out with the consulate and essentially get out of here. So yeah, if I was OPFOR, I would just pull out of this position and either get out or do the teleporters. And then just hold the embassy. Green 4 still needs to get in here to get the hacker thing done, but if Blue 4's smart and realizes those trucks probably have the consulate, they should pull back immediately before Green 4 wants to get in and fight. Yeah, no, it looks like Green 4 just fully taking that ridge. Trying to see maybe there's a hatch they climb through, but nah. Yeah, so OPFOR's just going to drive out. Green 4 doesn't really have a reason to intercept them other than if they feel like it, but they're not really in the range to do any intercepting either. So OPFOR's in a really good position to win at this point. They just need to fully pull out of this sector to conserve their bodies. Green 4 definitely, Op 4 definitely has a numbers advantage here too. I mean, that's why I put the bet of Blue 4 or Green 4 winning versus Op 4. I think the guy with the suppressor's also in here. Yep, and they have the marksman with the Osiris. He's got a red dot with that. So I don't know if Green 4 wants to wait until this position is over with, or if they're actually going to try to get this team in, because they have all their forces along the ridge, which is great, but are they just going to wait patiently? Because Op 4, I don't think is going to pull out of here. These guys are here to just fuck with Blue 4 at this rate. Otherwise, we would have seen all of them at least pull out to the edge of town, pop smoke, and then pull out. There's no one going over to rush the embassy. We have Goatland over here probably putting some explosive charges down. The marksmen have no kills. The only person that's been killed so far is Pogo, who was in the Vic that charged up here. And he was a squad leader too, so these guys don't have any comms. So yeah, they're starting to breach in. We'll probably get some CQC here. It's like Rigel shot the window out, and he's going to yell at his guys to basically come out of the compound, because again, there's no reason for them to be here. I don't think they know Blue 4's breached in right here. But yeah, Op 4 just needs to leave, you know? They have an LR, so they could coordinate getting out of here. I also have Bob Winchester, who might have been watching Blue 4 vault in here. But there's way too many people on Overwatch for both Blue 4 and Green 4, you know? Both sides are just going to end up defeating themselves in detail. We got a grenade thrown over. Royd's getting shot at through his legs. Survives. And now smoke is coming in, and that's going to fully obscure his vision. Great grenade thrown, and they actually picked off the marksman. So Royd turning around, getting a great shot back. That wasn't him, though. Rigel killing this Blue 4 guy. Another grenade goes in. Going to get mostly blocked by the truck. I think it was Mr. Cool that got that pick off then, with his marksman rifle, actually. So he counter-sniped the other marksman, and I think they were the ones watching this Blue 4 group go in. So now Blue 4 is doing some long-range fire. Op 4's got this place well concealed, though. Barros was spotted. He just got 2 kills, but he gets picked off himself by Bob Winchester coming around. So he got a double drop right here on 2 guys on the fence. I don't think he saw this guy. He was aiming for that guy instead and just managed to get both. And now Op 4's down to 5 in this area, 2 on a marksman tower, and Green 4's still going to wait patiently. So the only reason I can think Op 4's staying here is just to deny Green 4 this objective. Green 4 is sending a team of dudes, 5 guys, over to the embassy just to check it out, or if they go north, maybe flank Blue 4. Weird calls. Willow, thanks for giving Collins a sub. I hope you both keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this scenario. Royd went unconscious. Don't know if he was hit or those shots in his legs made him bleed out. I only see a handful. I thought there were 5. Now there's only 4. Nope, so I was mistaken. There were only 4. Battery got kicked off and disappeared like that. Now this sheet metal isn't really going to provide a lot of cover. I feel like they're lost because I could have sworn they were more south. Otherwise, since this is an OFCRA match, I assume that Blue 4's Ridgeline group is going to be incredibly slow to move in, and Green 4 is going to be incredibly slow to move in too. But if Green 4 only moves in with one team, that's going to be their issue. I was right, there were 5. It was just Bob Winchester was coming around to get the vehicle, and stealing that Vic, especially its 50 cal LM, not even LMG, that's an HMG. It's going to be devastating. Hell, that Vic doesn't have any LMGs. It's got an MMG, medium machine gun in front with the 7.62 caliber, and then the HMG, heavy machine gun with that 50 cal. LMG would be like 5.56. So they've done what they can for Royd. Both of these guys are medics, so he should get back up. And Blue 4 is now engaging some of Green 4's element over here, and they're crawling off the hill. Mr. Cool, he was on a kill because he got the marksman in the town itself, but he's going to basically stop those 50 cals from being mounted for too long. Still have 3 of them up here. And I don't think they're going to be that effective because the marksman is just going to zero in on him. But I think he's now going for infantry over here. We see some blood up here. I don't know if that was from earlier or if the marksman's actually getting some hits on the legs and whatnot. Bob's now running into this building as well. And Green 4 has deployed a small team here, I guess, to set up a blocking position in case Op 4 tries to run, but Op 4's had plenty to run. So I just think Green 4 doesn't have a good handle on what's really going on here. I got the music really quiet in the background. It's just for me. Blue 4 is making one of their Vics go mobile. There's another Vic pulling away. Blue 4 has no reason to still be here, though, because they witnessed their force leave, and now Op 4 is going to send reinforcements. Playing right into Green 4's hand. So Green 4 needs to get that RPG out. Like, right now. You hear the Vic. Get the RPG out. So I don't think Green 4 hears that other Vic's coming because of that gunfire. So this... Shay! These guys are dead. That was just costly on every side. What the hell did I just witness? Wow. just wow. Holy crap. That was just... Damn. Like, I got nothing to say about that. Okay. That was fucking brutal. All right. So Op 4's lost a good chunk of players now. Green 4 lost a good chunk too. I mean, it was just an even, what, 5-to-5 trade? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Literally, no side gained an advantage there. Green 4 had no reason to do that other than... I guess stop reinforcements from coming on the defense, which I guess makes sense. Never mind. Green 4 had a reason to do that. Blue 4 still charging this position, thinking the consulates are here, not realizing Op 4's moved them, because of course Op 4 moved them. There's no reason they wouldn't move them. So Blue 4 still attacking this position makes absolutely no sense to me. And OFCRA sending reinforcements to defend this position also made no sense to me. So really the winner of that fight was Green for making their objective easier, but I don't get what the hell is going on. But Blue 4's not going to win by attrition. I mean, I guess, but if that fight happened and this didn't, but Blue 4's now... I don't get it. I don't think Blue 4's commander realized that the consulate staff were movable. Bob's suppressing into that smoke, and you have that 50 cal. Just picked someone off, just picked a second guy off. It's because the frickin' ACOG's being used against them, and Blue 4 is gonna lose more people. So Blue 4, I think, is going to just get outright eliminated here, because Green 4 is going to come in and sweep. You saw Green 4 send a force over here, I guess, to flank Blue 4. But again, there's no point to that. These teams are not thinking... They're not really playing their objectives at this point, you know? I don't mean to be critical, but... You know, it would be a fair assumption seeing trucks move out of this base, because Blue 4 obviously saw them leave. This is confusing. Oh, there goes Bob. He had to have sprinted in to be blown back like that. And I guess he wasn't expecting to see a whole fucking squad right here. I guess now technically a fire team because half that team's gone around this side. If I was OFCRA, I'd get in this Vic and go at this point. Pick up the other guys, cut your losses, and be done with it, you know? But OFCRA really just wants to make heads roll. Looks like OFCRA's gonna do just that, though. Don't get me wrong, like, I have the bias of, you know, the omnipotent camera, but at the same time, Blue 4 was on that ridge. They saw those two trucks leave. So why Blue 4 is still here and not making that logical conclusion is what confuses me. I mean, it's... Oop, way over. If they flip that, they can just steal that and go. And it looks like OFCRA just took care of whatever poor Blue 4 guy was here. He's dead. You can hear that gunfire going. So I guess these three OPFOR are left here for whatever reason, and Blue 4's just breaching and clearing with what they have left. I'm just very confused. They deployed a big smoke bomb there to conceal them. And yes, there's no delay. Is that a Saiga? Was it a Saiga? It might have been a Saiga. And they're going to steal this other Vic. So now OPFOR has two of those magnified optic coyotes to use. It did sound like a Saiga, though. But I think it's, those are potentially AK-12s, actually. With a Loudener. They just decided last week to get rid of the 5-minute delay, because I kept asking if I could get rid of it. Because... here's the thing, I get why they wanted me to have the 5-minute delay, but OFCRA takes like 20 minutes to do their maneuvers, so even if there was a 5-minute delay, you could still see where the forces were attacking from, because they'd be spending 15 minutes getting there. You know? So it doesn't really matter, but now Green 4 is going to charge in, thinking that since OP4 is left, clearly Blue 4 wouldn't be here, because why would Blue 4 still be here? And now Blue 4 is gonna murk Green 4. This is entertaining. Oh, God. Yep. Yep. I don't get it. Blue 4 is literally just going to be here to stop Green 4 from getting their objective at this point. And Op 4 is going to win this battle of attrition. Yes, they've taken some casualties, but they've gotten a freaking 2 ACOG 50 cal Vix for it. Like, there's no... I don't get it. Clement just fucking keyholed Bishop. That was a great shot there. Good angle. And Juno's just confused. No one stream snipe, but I was making a point of, again, OFCRA is an hour-and-a-half LAN, a full 90-minute session compared to FNF, which is like half that time for 50. So having a 5-minute delay doesn't really do anything because OFCRA will spend like 20 minutes maneuvering. So, I mean, even with a 5-minute delay, anyone that wanted to stream snipe would still be able to see where people were coming from. How many rounds? Just the one, Falcon. It is 1 hour-and-a-half session and then a 30-minute bonus round at the end. And then they have Tuesdays, which are like squad level 8v8, 10v10, 12v12, whatever. It's whoever shows up. Juno's getting keyholed now, too. RPG's going in. But the Tuesday ops are just small scale, usually World War II themed, which are pretty fun to cover. I do it every few months, on average. Really, I just had a month where I did 2 and also played on the ground for the meme. Yeah, now Blue Force coming in, I don't get it. I guess Blue 4 just wanted to ruin Green 4's plans, and the Chinese trusted them to do it. Alright, Falcon, I know you told me. Have fun with your vacation, though. Vacations are important for de-stress. Fuck, someone take the MG42. Fuck, oh, Jesus. This man appears to be stretching. And, that's some Cirque du Soleil shit right there. That's, yeah, that man wasn't a fighter. He was definitely more so an artist. China played everyone. Yes, China #1. I'm sure KTD will be very happy to hear that. Some serious yoga. Damn right. So is Blue 4 actually going to send someone in here to clear this? Or are you just going to wait it out? Probably yelling on local, demanding Green 4's immediate surrender. And Green 4 is still not sending anything extra in here, which is smart. Wait for Blue 4 to realize the consulates aren't here and leave, and then go in and do your objective. But at the same time, you need to start staging to hit the embassy, which is worth those other 2 points. Did Shadow just shut the door, or did... I don't even know where that went. Oh, went out the door. Excellent grenade skills, sir. Okay, that one is probably gonna hurt. Yeah. Yeah, that one did hurt. That one definitely hurt. What do you think, Chad? I think he ate shrapnel right there. Definitely. All right. Now, the logical thing for Blue 4 to do is realize that the consulate staff aren't here, and then load up, and then go attack the embassy. Because that's probably where the consulate staff are. So when that happens, Green 4 need to send just 1 or 2 guys down to get this objective done. And the rest of them should be moving to stage at the embassy, which is the neutral objective worth 2 points. No fucking way. No, don't do it. Don't do it. You need them to live so you can fucking use them to hit the embassy. Don't do it. Ziki, I know you love kills, but... Green 4 is just making it harder for them to take the embassy in the long run. That's the issue. That's the issue with this. Like, I get it. You want to eliminate the other faction, but... Green 4 is just going to lose the 3 guys here, slow Blue 4 down, potentially make Blue 4 go back into that compound to get another Vic. Ziggy just threw on his lag switch and bitch slapped Gator there. I don't know how Gator lost that firefight, but he did. The Chinese are going to win by a pure attrition because this is the issue with three-way fights. People want to kill each other in PvP. People don't think that their actions might have some consequences in three-way fights, and it might screw them over in the long run. And that's exactly what we're seeing here. Up for somewhat thinking, yes. They didn't have to send QRF over here, but they did. But they still have a good chunk, and they're trying. Some of their positioning's a little wonky, but it looks like they're also moving them around in a patrol, but they're at least trying. This, I don't know. I don't know what to say about this one. Green 4 is the equivalent of a murder hobo party in D&D. Yes. Yes, I'll go for that one. I wonder if Op4 is going to get stir crazy and send a group down here just to check things out. Betting $5 Zicky's going to go for the wipe. I mean, Zicky's a very good player, and I would not doubt it. And Blue 4 is not looking up in this direction, so realistically, he could. He just double morphine epi and single epi'd himself. Reloading a full mag. He has an ACOG scope. He could do something pretty substantial here. Alright, Zicky. White Blue 4. Make it easier for the Chinese.
You are just a pawn of the Chinese government, Zicky. And you don't even realize it yet.
Aren't we all? You're not wrong. Look at this long-range fire coming in. Actually landing very close. Baku's got a magnified 50 cal optic, though. Funny enough, that's just going to make him run, reducing Zicky's chances of actually killing someone. Also, the other Green 4 guy's gone. I assumed he... No, wait, he's still alive. He's just all the way back here. And he has a short-range scope for an FAL. Alright, come on, Zicky. I want to see you commit. If you're going to wipe Blue 4, wipe Blue 4. Falcon, I'll do whatever the hell I want. Thank you. Wink. When I set my puck mic, how about I'll do ASMR on that? It'll just flip a switch. Yeah, I agree. The attacking force is pretty much screwed at this point. Almost as screwed as SL Dream on a Friday night. Mic licking stream confirmed. Alright, come on, Zicky. Terminator time. There's 2. Why is he at -1? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Probably because, no, blue 4 and green 4 are set to friendly. Huh. You see, secretly, they were, teammates all along. Yeah, blue 4 and green 4 are set to friendly. Look at this man go. It's like watching Da Vinci paint with his bullets. This is just... yeah. Okay. Zicky committed. Zicky committed. And there goes all of blue 4. So now how the hell is green 4 going to take the embassy when Op 4 has more numbers than them, more firepower than them? Op 4 has armed Vicks. Green 4 does not. When are we getting VTuber Liru? It's not going to be for a while. I want to settle in first. I don't... Another blue 4 guy just bled out. Nanard is alone and he's gonna go on foot and commit, I guess. So again, kill-wise, cool. If this was a single team versus a single team, this would have been great. But again, I don't think Green 4 realizes that there is a big ramification here. If Nanner comes around and kills Zicky, I'm going to laugh my ass off, because that's exactly what happened last week. No, 2 weeks ago. Lehman's, we'll see, buddy. We'll see. Oop. Oop. Did he see? How did you not see him, sir? No, you had... He literally went up the rock. Bull. Welcome to the fog of war. The fog of fucking war. I think Zicky is going to go from the hunter to the hunted if he double taps Baku. He's literally in the exact same kill zone spot. Nannard, come on. Come on, you gotta complete this cycle, Nannard. He's literally he's a fucking bloodhound following Zicky's scent. But he's going the wrong way. And Zicky has somehow disappeared. His battle buddy Ibnek's up here. Where did... Wait a minute. What? Where... Where's Baku's body? I demand an explanation. Baku's body's there. So where's the Vic? The Jackal armored him. But where's the Jackal? Where's the fucking Jackal? I can't. What is this game? Where'd the vehicle go? No, okay, so we have one that's blown away. There were two, though, all right? So where's the second one? Am I just blind? Where is it? Where'd it go? So... I don't think Nannard's realized that he's dead. Maybe he's coming back now to see it. There were 2 jackals, yes. It's on the moon now. Maybe if I'm lucky, it'll be smoking. I'm not lucky, though. I don't want to know. We still have 40 minutes left of this shenanigans. I think that's just Arma karma punishment for Ziki. Killing the force that was actually going to help his team in the long run, only to die to one of their Vics. I have also noticed, though, you never, ever, in Arma 3 right now, pull an unconscious body out of a Vic through Ace. It will always Arma the vehicle. Which is tough because it's a scroll wheel option. If you look at the Vic, it's the first thing that comes up, so you hit the enter button, you're screwed. But it's something to bear in mind. So, Nannard's just stuck here. Trying to use the kill code. That's a green 4, I guess, shooting at blue 4. I don't get it. You have a wait, but you have a short-range scope on a FAL. Why do you have your handgun out? Sir. What? They fucking traded. They fucking traded. I can't do this. I can't. How do you... I don't know. Falcon, come to OFCRA, man. Show them how it's done. Can't. I'm literally tearing up right now. Like, this... You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this up. So, what's Green 4 gonna do now? They literally have, like, a squad. And they're fighting 3 squads. Like, honestly, yeah, if you take... They would still need to get the embassy. Are you kidding me? The fucking Ridge team defense actually was useful. God damn it. They moved ridges from the south to this one. It's unarmed. Please, charge it. Charge it. It is an unarmed vehicle. I want you to go destroy it. Don, not yet because of what I just explained. Yep, they're charging. I think that's a smart call because it's an unarmed Vic. You know the phrase shooting fish in a barrel? Well, here it's actually shooting infantry in an MRAP with the 50 cal. Same concept, except you shouldn't miss. You have an ACOG. You definitely should run them down. Run them down like the dogs they are. Come on, you can do it. See, they're not, though, because they don't know that's the last infantry squad. And they're switching to the medium machine gun in case there's dismount. So they're using the 50 to harass the Vic, and then they'll use the medium machine gun, the GPMG, to kill any dismounts. Now they're hiding with their engine on. Oh, they're deciding to dismount. Oh dear. This is gonna be a long walk. But they can hear the Vic coming now. I think they had to have seen it though, but they might have seen infantry around it, so they're gonna pull back. So I think they're gonna pull back, pick mass up. No, it's Twig King that was back here. But OFCRA's not gonna go hunting because they think there's more units coming. Yeah, Twig King, Mass, and Lusode came here as members of PLH to try OFCRA, so I hope they're having fun. Oh, wow, Nem, wow. Harsh. All right, we have 30 minutes left in this round. My God. Nem is killing morale. Yep. Boo, Nem, boo. So are they going to try an elaborate flank? It's a little ballsy. But yeah, they could just get on the ridge and use that ACOG 50 cal. I'm going to be honest, I think that is one of the most broken things you can give a side, is a fucking 50 cal with a magnified optic. That is, honestly, one of the most imbalanced things you can do. So they're looking at the Vic. He's seen the Vic move. So now get back in the Vic and follow it. Look at that head distortion. They got a kill. That or someone disconnected. Oh, no, no. Vix is running on foot. Okay. That MRAP has taken a good chunk of damage, though. That OPFOR Vic, at this point, since they're committing to a rundown, should go run the damn thing down. Someone could be injured, too, in there. 50 cal can pen those Vics after some sustained fire. But I think they're going to play defensively because they don't know the numbers there. They just know of the one Vic. They've done recon around. They haven't spotted anything else. So they're going to take this incredibly slow. Man, if only Blue 4 was still alive to attack this embassy from a different direction and pull Op 4 in a different spot. Just pointing that out. Just giving a subtle reminder about that. I don't think Op 4 is going to realize that there's only one squad left till the end of the match, till after the fact. Maybe until we hit the 5-minute mark of the Op. But even then, it's impossible to tell. Hey, Nordic, how you doing, my man? It's been a hot second. I've been seeing you in F&F. How have you been appreciating that, man? Slash, I'd hydrate, but I think I'm out of water. Yep, out of water. It's good to hear, man. Always a pleasure to have you around. Just hydrate harder. I don't think that's how it works. Yes, Nordic, I've seen that too. You do have pretty bad luck on dismounts. Nordic, unfortunately, whenever he's in a vehicle convoy, he is one of the first people to get killed off as soon as they dismount. It's actually a little terrifying how unlucky he is in that department. Alright. 25 minutes. Where's my fucking fast forward button? I can't draw on the map either, otherwise I'd play tic-tac-toe with the dead. When you babysit me for 3 hours? Actually, you might have to babysit me. I'll tell you why in DMs, but I don't think I'm allowed to say it publicly. You will have to babysit me. Yeah, I'm sorry. Thanks for bringing it up, though. I actually need to tell you about it. Is Bloodwing beating me? No. Oh, but look, Op4 is going to send the other... Yeah. I think Op4 at this rate is getting stir-crazy, or they're realizing that might just be the last group of infantry alive because they might have heard the gunshots in the distance. But at this range, I doubt they heard it because they're still leaving this group right here on patrol. But Op4 is definitely getting a little stir-crazy. But Op4 is sending them over here. Wow, Barb, it's not like I'm setting up tech equipment or something that's incredibly complicated. I'll just be slightly intoxicated tomorrow. That's it. Goober. Is the engine fucked? Because they're so slow? Yeah, the wheels are probably screwed. Op4 setting up an ambush. You can actually hear that engine from quite a ways away. It's slowed down, but you could hear from a decent chunk. So are they gonna replace the wheels now? Yeah, because if you do know, some of the wheels are partially in the ground, which means they're damaged. That one is damaged. That one's also damaged. Oh, and there's long range 50 cal. Who's getting their head taken off? They need to coordinate with that squad to say, hey, they're here, move over. You see the angle of where his bullets were going? I wouldn't pull that away because that's your mobile cover. Make sure you're behind it. Come on, get that Vic over. Deliver some enfilading fire. Please, I want this to be over. Please, God. Grenades actually don't do a lot of damage to an MRAP's wheels. It's the 50 cal that gets them. I'm suffering. Op4's playing it safe. I know. It's the smart thing to do in their situation because they don't know where the other bad guys are, but still, I just want this to be over with. Derp, they're not playing with their food. Again, they're being cautious about it. Johnny almost took Danny's face off because Danny doesn't know not to run in front of a guy shooting his gun, and Johnny Depp just got hurt. What a shame. If a GL round landed there, these guys don't have a lot of body armor here. So it would probably hurt them a lot. Is Op4 gonna mount up? Looks like Op4's mounting up. Just drive in there, no balls, and kill everything. Come on. Chop, chop. All right, here we go. On the road again. On the road again. Looking down his GPMG sight. Where? Well, no, forward. See, they're scanning just in case there's more. Just showing you that the Chinese are being incredibly cautious. Here would be a good spot to dismount those extra infantry, then get up to that ridge. Yeah, there you go. And you've got Vex who's run up here. He's trying to get some pickoffs. He's actually making that Vic pull back. Interesting. And he's got an ACOG, so he's able to do it. So Green 4's feeling good because like, oh, we did it. We got rid of the Chinese Overwatch force. Look at that. Everything's A-okay. Finish them. Forward. Finish them. Now that other Green 4 Vic needs to come over and start delivering enfilading fire. Ooh. I don't know if you bet OFCRA for your bet. I think you are in a very good spot at this point. Because now OFCRA has the supremacy bonus because there's 5 or less Green 4 alive. Whew. So you got Vex trying to come up and flank, 3 guys trying to run over here, and Rodri who is doing Rodri things. I mean, Vex has an ACOG, so we could actually do some significant damage here. Because the Chinese aren't expecting this. And the Vic is literally just charging in. Nordic, I would say a hail of Gao 8 fire is a little scarier than a hail of 50 cal fire. But we're all subject to our own personal beliefs, right? You'll get your channel points. Ooh, Vex just got a kill. That ACOG bias. That was a machine gunner on his own, in the open, picked off without a second thought. So here's how Vex is gonna do it, guys. He's gonna kill all of these guys. He's gonna steal the Vic. He just killed the gunner. And then he's gonna go into that embassy. He's gonna take it himself. He's gonna kill the 2 consulate staff, and he's gonna win it for Green 4. Calling it now. I'd say place your bets, but I can't have another bet go while we have the current one going. Vex will clutch. He's on 2 kills, and he's got some stunt doubles here to work with him. And Rodri is Rodri. He'll do okay. All right, Vex. I believe in you. It would be nice. I put a lot of channel points in Green 4, right, Derp? Vex is here to remind me that Falcon isn't just himself. Other people can do what Falcon does and murder a bunch of people. Ooh, Green 4 just ambushed and got 2 kills. Knocked Rizbo and PHK out. And they're shooting at Vex. And Vex is confused. Yeah, get him. Kill Vex. You have an ACOG too. He's wearing a fucking boonie hat. How is this confusing? You're all wearing boonie hats. The Chinese are wearing blue. And you're still shooting at him. You're... Stop it. Get some help. Ooh, they're running to the Vic. Vex, get on this rock. You can stop them. Ooh, ooh, no, 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 you see him. You see that guy. Vex, come on. Come on, buddy. Get the kill. Little slow, Vex. So the Chinese OPFOR force failed here because they did not coordinate with this other force to keep track of where Green 4 was, and that allowed Green 4 some wiggle room to basically force one of these Chinese guys to push back. We still have 14 minutes in this round left. There's still 5 Green 4 guys left alive. Rotary is, Huh, he might actually get a vehicle here. He's suppressed, too. Steph. Oh, I stand corrected. Ooh, that got spicy. Hey, Twig. You're being hunted, buddy. Might want to get in your Vic and run. Maybe pop some smoke. You know, just giving you some subtle reminders here, because Green 4 might be able to get that Vic and still be in the fight here, and that's a little worrisome to contemplate. Because now Vex is running back. He's triple timing it. Come on, Green 4 team kill. I mean, Vex didn't. He's smarter than the average Green 4. I can tell you this, though. Green 4 is definitely disorganized right now.
Send in ghosts.
Willow, thanks for giving Billy a sub. I hope you both keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this little scenario. Vex not getting hit there, but shots are walking in on him. And Rotary's being a ghost. And he wasn't spotted in the grass. We'll have another stream at 8. Oh, Twig getting shot at from multiple ways. Rotary, Get him, Rodri. Be the ghost you've always wanted to be. Twig, I would pop smoke and drive at this point. Rhodesians versus Handla colorized. Thank you for the posture check. As I really think you should stop raiding random British people in the countryside, okay? It's not healthy. You can get a job, alright? I believe in you. That's the bad thing about getting encircled. They'll get shot from... No! Stop shooting, Vex! Vex is your friend! How do you not realize that that's a fucking friendly? Hood! Hood, you have an ACOG! How do you not see that that's a fucking friendly? Like, you were all in the same group, so you should all be on the same fucking radio net, right? He's gonna look up there. Ooh, that gun might be disabled, because he wasn't able to move it up. Wait a second. Patience, you freaking... Rodri's here. Hi. Let me in. Now, where are the other 3 chuckle fucks? What are we watching? Progress. There's less than 10 minutes left. So now these 2 need to go get those 3, get up to the embassy, and kill everyone. A clusterfuck, yes. Yes, you are. Okay, yep, now go north. Excellent. Progress. Green 4 up here are like, how are we going to defeat them? I hear a vehicle. No. No, they're honking, sir. They wouldn't honk if they didn't know you were up here. You all... Please. Please don't be dumb. Hey, look, it's the guys you were shooting at, right? Get in the Vic. Why are you moving away from the Vic? Get in. This is the opposite of what you want to do, sir. Slowly, we see Green 4 using more than 10% of their brains. Here we go. And now... 5 versus how many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I'm assuming there's a single person in each of these Vics. Nope, there's 2. So 11, 12, 13, 14 players. Top 4 utilizing a suppressed machine gun. And the Osiris. And they've loaded the Vic in here. Oh, but they've entrenched the road. How is Green 4 gonna get in? Obviously they're gonna drive around, but let's see if they can figure it out. I know, right? Suppressed machine gun. Best gun. That's a joke. Oh no. Green 4's broken into the town's perimeter. There's only 5 men here. What are they to do? They're gonna bank north. No, they're gonna take a left. They don't know where they're going. Quiet, Daka. Green 4 still doesn't know where they're going. I don't think it was a machine gun. I think it was just a suppressed rifle, because I don't see a suppressed machine gun up here. I mean, there's the suppressed guy. That's a rifle. Green 4 immediately driving into a hail of bullets.
Unfortunately, the guy on the back was killed. Rigel eliminating that guy. Rotary getting eliminated as well. Vex getting eliminated. And Hood, now realizing this was a really bad idea, has somehow made it under the stairs. Ah, yes, under the stair. He's trapped. He... trapped in the Chinese puzzle stairs. Oh, where'd he go? He's now above the stairs. How'd he do it? I don't know. Realizing that was a bad spot to be in. Guys, this has gone just as I expected it. In all honesty. No, his name's Hood, not Harry. Wink. Op4's camping. Is fucking... Alright, guys. Can Hood do a 1v15? Did Golan just plant a charge? No, he picked something up. I thought that was an explosive charge. I'm like, oh, they're just gonna fucking demo him. Absolutely incredible. Oh. Well, there you go. GG. Don, you can go ahead and pay OPFOR out as the victors here. I'm gonna go get something to eat, and yeah. OPFOR got a perfect score. Oh, Supremacy was only worth 1 point. Okay. Oh, and apparently the device was also an objective. I didn't read that. Oh, wow. Huh. That's why OPFOR sent that force earlier. Yeah, literally no one else. Oh, wait. They were able to send the server to the UN. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Thank you for watching. We'll be back in 3 hours. I'm gonna go question reality.